Matara is jealous that Michi walks outside with Numi and Yuzu too often in Thailand. What does that mean?
Always like that in the car. Like whenever I fall asleep in the car while driving, you know, the usual. No, whenever I fall asleep, I always, I'm thinking to myself like, oh my God, amazing. I'm going to get home and just fall asleep instantly. Nope. The moment I go outside and I feel the cold wind and I feel the cold wind on my body. This is it. It's over. I'm done. Oh, good luck, Silver Wraith. Whenever you're working on these long-term projects, it's always so stressful. I am currently, that's another thing that I can't tell you about yet. I am currently working on a long-term project that is going to be due at the end of June. And I'm a little worried. Thank you, history. I'm trying. You don't know, I just yawned. You don't know, I just yawned.
I wonder if Matara's background... This is so out of context, but I wonder if Matara's background music is edited...
Alex, I've heard a lot of people say that about the driving with their kid. We can tell when you yawn immediately. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
like she just has this BGM Matara, in the background.
Please, Matara, hold on. Stay strong. If you
no, this
yawn,
is during.
It's gonna make me yawn.
The transition's very nice.
Well, then spin. Spin so you don't yawn. Spin. Michi Mochievee.
Gifts up.
Michi Mochievee.
Oh, thank you, yo.
I'm gonna wait for Michi to get back and I'm gonna listen to Michi's stories of Thailand, but I am planning to give her When I went to Thailand with Michi, every other day I was trying to hang out. She only ever went out at night. She went out one time during the day because she was like, oh, it's so hot. I want to stay in my hotel and just chill.
Okay. First of all, when I went out with Mata last year in Thailand, okay, that was after I went to Japan. So all the clothes I had for Thailand was Japan clothing, and Japan was in winter.
Michi, that's something you should judge someone on.
No, it was... So here's the thing. I went to Japan, and then right after that... So it's like from Indo to Japan to Thailand back to Indo, right? So the clothing I had were all winter clothing from Japan that were all just like really thick, really like heat tech, you know what I mean? So I didn't have anything aside from a dress. Like I only had one dress that I brought with me, and it's like, it's kind of long, so walking outside was kind of hell with it. So it was that. And also, I had explosive diarrhea when I was in Thailand last year. This is so TMI, but like I got sick because I was like, I ate something and then I had like genuine, honest to God, like diarrhea. You know what I mean? Like I was like shitting for like, this is weird because I don't poop, right? I genuinely don't shit. So for I think 3 to 4 days in a row, like I was shitting myself. So I was like, I can't.
2K for the one reset.
I literally can't. And Mata's like, let's eat street food. Let's walk outside and eat this random meal from a random store on the random side of a street. And here's the thing, right? You can't even hate me for it's like, oh my God, what are you trying to say about Thailand? I am your neighbor. We are all Southeast Asians, okay? I know the street food in Southeast Asia is the best food in the world. Yummiest food. But let's be honest, that food, you don't know where it come from, okay? Most of the time, if you're going to get sick, you are going to get sick because you eat street food. And I am Indonesian. I eat street food all the time. The fact that I ate something weird in Thailand that gave me like diarrhea, I was like, shit, what did I eat, right? So Mata was like, I wanna explore the Thailand. I wanna eat street food. Let's eat street food. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I literally can't. Come on now. If it's like, let's eat at a restaurant, sure, I'll take that. But street food when you have diarrhea in Southeast Asia?
The smooth recovery would be to tell Mata, it's because of you I was able to be more outgoing this time.
Wow.
I regretted not being able to hang out as much with you, Mata. Saved. Okay.
Yeah, one thing I realized about you guys
Michi,
recently
in Thailand,
too, chat.
there is a rule, never buy water or drinks with ice cubes where you buy street food.
Listen, that's not just in Thailand, okay? That is the same rule in Indonesia too. Especially when you're a foreigner, never buy drinks with ice in them because you don't know what kind of water they use in the ice. That is also an Indonesian thing. But you know me? Yeah, I tell you, in Indo, we have a drink. Our street drinks, we put it in a plastic bag, okay? You have like tea. You want the yummiest sweet tea ever? So they give you tea with ice in a plastic bag, and then they tie up the top of the plastic bag with a rubber band. Through it is a straw. So you're drinking from a plastic bag with a straw. That is very, very common here in Indo. I drink that shit. Like, I'll be drinking that. So I thought I was immune. But I guess maybe it's because I just came from Japan. I'm not really sure. But I got sick during that time. One thing I realized about you guys though, chat. Sometimes you're like, this is how you can appease the other person. And it's just a lie. Is that how it works? Like, you're like, Michi, if you want to save the situation, this is what you have to do. And it's just lie. What the fuck? Where did that... Yes, actually. God damn, chat. You're fucking crazy.
I'm tired. I really want to relax.
I was diarrheaing.
And now I'm hearing that maybe she's like going out all the time and hanging out with the girls and doing all this stuff. Oh, now it's not too hot to go out during the day and hang out with the girls. But when it's with me, in her defense, my idea of going out is like walking 10 kilometers in the scorching sun. Okay?
Yeah!
I do not blame her. Like, my
eat
idea of
street
going out is
food.
like going to Chinatown and trying spicy food and like, yeah.
No. Her idea was walking to Chinatown. If it's just, let's go to Chinatown and try food, that's better. No, her idea of going out is walking to Chinatown. She's like, oh my god, it's only a 30-minute walk. 30-minute walk in Japan? Okay. 30-minute walk in America? Maybe okay. 30-minute walk anywhere else? Maybe okay. 30-minute walk in Southeast Asia? 30-minute walk in Southeast Asia is at least 7 months of skincare. Okay? Like, it's not even like, oh, it's so hot. It's not that. It's the pollution. I know. Because I live in Indonesia. If I go outside for 30 minutes in the street of Indonesia, I come back, right? That will take 7 to 8 months of full skincare recovery. Because, you know, the pollution is going to clog your pores and your pores, extra pores. The pores you never knew you had spawned in and gets clogged instantly. Ouch. 30 minutes. I've never been to America before, so I'm not really sure like how it is. But I heard that different places in America is different. In everyone's defense, different parts of Indonesia is also different. There are parts in Indo where walking for 30 minutes is actually not a bad idea. But if you go to like the bigger cities, a 30-minute walk is like, you know that video of like, this is quite pleasant. 500 cigarettes. Yeah, that is a 30-minute walk outside. If you want to get your lungs decrepit, do that. So she's like, let's walk to Chinatown and walk again in Chinatown and eat their food. Ouch. It's like from where we live, like where we stayed in Thailand to Chinatown, it was like genuine, honest to God, 30 to 45-minute walk. And I'm like, you must be out of your goddamn mind. Okay, out of your goddamn fucking mind.
But I'm definitely gonna take a look. Yo, thank you so much for all the gifts. I really appreciate it. I might call her out on that. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how much, like, I'm gonna see what Numi says.
Nobody ever walks outside of like New York City. But not because of pollution, but because you can't walk places there. Everyone always drives.
Yeah, same thing in Indo too. Our sidewalks aren't really like optimized, you know what I mean? So our sidewalk is the patch of grass next to the road, which kind of sucks if you wear specific type of footwear.
But yeah, Michi only ever went out at night. And I was like, girl, it's 9 a.m. Let's go outside before it gets hot. Girl, it's 2 p.m. Let's go shopping. And she just was not really hanging out that much. She still hung out with me, to be clear. She hung out with me every day. But I'm just saying, I need to see how much going out she's doing in this trip.
I went out a lot this trip.
If it's more going out than she did on my trip, I'm hurting her emotionally in front of everybody. I'm just saying. We went in February.
Yeah, now you understand, right? Someone said 2 p.m. is the hottest part of the day. This is Southeast Asia weather, okay? 2 p.m. is not hot. I will TLDR Southeast Asia weather. From 6 a.m. 5:30 a.m. depending on the area. 5:30 to 6 a.m. until 11 a.m. No, 10 a.m. Yes. 5:30 to 6 to 10. The sun is your best friend, right? It's nice. It gives you a lot of vitamins. 1 minute after 10 a.m. 10:01, the sun will give you skin cancer. It is just, I don't know what happened. It's still the same sun. It's like the sun decides to like flip the other way, and then it's the same sun, just a different side of the sun. Anything after 10 a.m., the sun will kill you. And that is 10 a.m. until around 12, right? 11 to 12. The sun is like, that's a warning. You have like a 2-hour warning period of like, if you want to risk it, then sure. But we don't recommend you risk it. After 12 until 4 p.m., right? The sun is genuinely a deadly laser. Like, it's not even cancer that you have to worry about. It's the fact that you will die from either overheating, heat stroke, evaporation. It is so hot. Not only is it hot, it's like dry or humid as shit. You can see like the fucking heat waves. You can't see anything. Your skin turns red. Like, you don't even turn like, oh, I'm just tanning. No, your skin starts boiling. Like, you will need aloe vera if you go outside during above 12 until 4. After 4, like around 4 to like 6, that's like, it's starting to settle down. You can play outside with your friends. Like, it's not too hot, but it's still like tarik to apa ya? Like, you know when the sun just feels really like sharp on your skin? Like, it's not warm, you know? Like, I like the heat, but that's like laser.
Coming from this, I sleep at 27 degrees Celsius.
Because it's not hot. Like, when I say hot, I don't mean like, oh my god, it's like humid. It feels like God is holding a magnifying glass between Southeast Asia and the sun. You know what I mean? And we're just like, they're experimental, yet scalding. It is genuinely like scalding hot. My skin has genuinely started peeling because of that. Like, it's not warm or like humid hot. It's scalding hot to the point that your skin will suffer. After 4 until 6, that's when it's still hot but not scalding hot. After 6, bugs come out. And bugs come out throughout the day, but usually at around 5:30 to 6, I'm talking swarms of bugs will come out. Like, not like, oh, a little mosquito. No, I'm talking about like mosquito the size of like 3 full-grown men. Okay? In swarms will start coming out. Like, there's not just mosquitoes. There's like laron. What is laron? They're like bugs that are attracted to the light. Like thin moths. It's like a they look like stick bugs. Let me Google what laron looks like actually. 1 second. Flying termites is what it is in English. Termite alates, or flying termites. Apparently in English, laron is called flying termites. So swarms, and not just 1, not 2. I'm talking like 2,000 flying termites come out everywhere. And like, the only places you can walk are places under like the street lights and shit. Because it goes dark at around 6. Like 6 p.m. to 7, it's already quite dark. So flying termites are just everywhere. Like, the only places you can walk, you just see flying termites. And they will enter your nose, enter your mouth. So it's like, you can't go outside at night either because there will be so much fucking bugs. So when people are like, how do kids play outside like in Indonesia? 1, either we don't, or 2, you play before school, which is 6 to 7, or after school, which is 4. There is a saying, like, you need to go back home at 5, right? Like, 5 to 6, kids have to already be back home. You don't really do that. And even if you do play outside throughout the day, it's called tanking it. The reason Southeast Asians know this very well, there is one crucial canon event that every Southeast Asian person have experienced before. And it's like, you had so much fun. The next day, anyone touches your shoulder, your back, it hurts so bad, and you have to drench yourself in aloe vera. Like, aloe vera is your best friend, because when you grow up, you're like, I don't really want to wear sunblock. Sunblock doesn't help. I just want you to know, sunblock doesn't fucking help. Okay, they just reduce the chance of skin cancer, but your skin still fucking peels and it still hurts. No matter how many sunblock you wear, it still hurts. Canon Southeast Asian event is your mom is drenching you in sunblock, and you're like, ew, mom, this is sticky, this is gross. Oh, I hate it, I hate it. You go outside, you come back with the worst sunburn ever.
Thanks Siri_Horii for the 1 reason.
And you drench yourself in aloe vera, and for the next couple of weeks to a month or 2, your legs, like your foot, has the sunburnt line of sandals. Like, you have the sandal line just ingrained onto your foot, and or whatever the fuck you wore. If you wore Crocs, that's even worse. That is like a canon event in every Southeast Asian kid's life, where you're like, wow, that was so much fun. And the next day, you get sunburnt, you get sick because you get masuk angin. Like, masuk angin is like you get bloated, right? You either get a fever, you get bloated, you feel nauseous and dizzy. Canon fucking event. And that's not the first time. You get blisters. Oh my god. I used to have really bad back knee, which is like back acne. And one time I had blisters because we had a field trip, and it was like next to a beach. Not only did I have back acne, I had blisters next to my back acne. And it was one of the worst experiences ever. I couldn't sleep on my back for like, I think a week to 2. It was bad. It was really fucking bad. canon event, because not only do you experience what time, the first time it happened, you kind of still tank it through. Second time, tanking it through. After a certain age in life, you're like, fuck it, it's just not worth it, right? Like, doing this ain't worth it. I'm never doing this again. And at that point, you've learned your lesson. It happens over and over until you learn your lesson. That is a Southeast Asian kid canon event. I've experienced that too. So absolutely fucking not. When Mata's like, oh my god, it's a beautiful day today. The sun is out. Let's walk outside. And I will remind you, this was in February. February in Thailand. Was it? Or April, yeah. No, February. It was around early March, late February in Thailand. And Thailand and Indonesia, we have similar seasons. That is trik month, you know, in Indo. January, February is the hottest, like literally the hottest times ever. I don't know why. I think we also follow like Australian summer. So it is like when the sun is not only scorching you, okay? They are like flame grilling your body because the next month is rainy season. So usually it's like January, February, March, or like January, February is like the hottest it can be. And then March-ish, April, May is like raining. And then it slowly starts dying out after that. But right after, it's like flood. Yeah, we have inverted seasons. Most of the time...
This is why I always use the best sunscreen there is. A fucking house, okay?
That's what I'm saying. So for those of you that are looking to go to Bali, by the way, let me tell you a Bali trip. Bali is very, very close to Australia. So if any one of you in chat wants to go to Bali... Look at the seasons in Australia. Indonesia doesn't have seasons. Australia still has like cold winters or like really hot summers and shit. Indo is mostly just hot. We don't really have a cold, quote-unquote cold season, right? However, during Australian summer, the wind blows in the direction of Bali. So Bali is genuinely 10 times hotter than it usually is whenever it is summertime for Australia. So if anyone wants to go to Bali, I recommend going during like June, because I think for Bali, August, September, October is rainy season, but June, July is like not that bad. Yeah, like right now, like end of May, June, July is pretty good. August, September, it does tend to rain. So well, if it isn't Nobruk, hi, Nobruk. So that's my best advice for you. Don't go during Australian summer. Bali is hell.
So I don't know if February is hotter or... Oh, wait. Is it Northern Hemisphere? I don't remember if it's
Crazy
Northern
work.
or Southern Hemisphere. Because it might be winter there now. It might be winter there now, actually. So it might be less... February should be colder. Not if the hemispheres are
not.
Mm-hmm. Thailand is always hot. True. But, you know, still, there's a little bit of a flip happening, right?
Isn't Indonesia in the Ring of Fire? Brother, Indonesia is the Ring of Fire at this point. Yeah.
I think it's one of the middle ones where it just gets really, really wet.
Bug swarms
I'm
sounds
just
like
letting...
bug season here in Florida.
Oh.
We call them love bugs because they only show up stuck butt to each other making babies.
Ew.
So there are million or billions of the things just flying every time you go outside.
Yeah, that's every day here.
Y'all know I will be having a talk with Michi. Okay? I will be discussing how I will be asking Numi how much Michi has gone out. Day by day by day by day.
We went out more.
Like 3 nights, I think, where I just went out by myself.
Because we went with the car.
She wasn't hanging out. So, and then she wonders why I don't love her as a woman. If I find out that she's hanging out all the time with the girls, it's over. I'm cutting her. That's
we
it.
went with
I'm
cars to a mall.
Or am I? Talk dumb, get the thumb.
What the hell did she do? Look at her.
I'm just saying.
What are these?
I am
What
really
the fuck
annoying
are
when I
these
travel though.
stickers?
I am that person where it's 9 a.m. and I'm like, wake up. It's time to go. And then when I'm on vacation, that's why I get it. Like, I know you guys won't believe me, but this is why I need a vacation after my vacation. So I'm going to use this hand cream now. I need a vacation after my vacation because I wake up at 9 a.m. on my vacation. I walk 20 kilometers.
I now understand your total inability to tolerate cold.
Thank you.
As a person living in an every winter below zero country, I can't even imagine how yucky the swarms of bugs would be. but snow oki, -20 oki.
So Indonesia's like, I know the Ring of Fire is volcanoes. I mean, Google it, chat. Google Ring of Fire, okay? The fact that from one corner of Indonesia to the other corner is connected by a string of active volcanoes. When I say Indonesia is the Ring of Fire, I mean it. We have like the volcanoes map out the whole country. It's not like, oh, I mean, this area is safe. No. There is no safe area. Every area has an active volcano. Welcome to Indonesia. Yippee! And then some parts of our country is also sinking, which is very interesting. Yeah, we have active volcanoes here that connects to other active volcanoes that also connects to other active volcanoes. And some parts of our country is actively sinking. I love...
kilometers, okay? And then at night, I come back to my hotel room, I shower, I get ready, and then I go back out again. And I do that for like 6 days straight. And then I'm wondering why I'm exhausted when I come back from vacation. Yeah, I'm not annoying when I travel. I'm annoying all the time. Oh my God. I get Michi. All my photos from Thailand are like me walking around and eating food and being just like sweaty. On vacation, no time to rest. I'm there to walk around in Thailand. Yeah, because the thing in Thailand is like it gets so hot during the day that I basically need to like go and live my life before that. But yeah. Michi was definitely chilling. Michi was on her chilling arc.
I was on my chilling arc.
She was not. Let me see if I have any photo I can really show.
I'm fucking exhausted. What is she laughing about? Wow.
Little memories. Little exciting memories. Little exciting memories. You know, it's good to have little memories. It's good to no, I mean like I'm exaggerating. I'm probably walking like 15 kilometers there and back on my vacation.
She walks a lot.
You know, that I am definitely exaggerating a little bit, but you know, have this little guy saved.
Aww.
Stop saying I was flirting. I wasn't flirting. I don't know those guys. It's not flirting if I don't know those guys.
No thoughts, only delicious.
Oh my God. I saw this bill. Hold on, wait. Oh my God. Meat.
She has so many pictures.
I have funny photos from... Wait. Where's this poster? I just saw it when I was in LA.
Mata's definitely the type of... I'm assuming that after this is like something else. But Mata's definitely a type of person that like... She walks everywhere. You know what I mean? Like she goes everywhere. She likes walking everywhere. And she likes taking pictures. Numi does the same thing. I think like... in my Thailand trip, I realized Numi is definitely the type of person that takes the pictures of everything. So it's really weird for people like me because I don't take pictures at all. I take pictures of rocks and trees and things that I think are like really weird, but not like food. You know, like Numi takes pictures of like the food she eats. She takes like pictures of like herself. I like taking pictures of cones, trees, and rock. Yeah, cool rock. If the rock is cool, I take picture. But I don't take pictures of like food and shit. That's one thing that I wish I was better at because when I travel or when I go anywhere, I like to live in the moment. You know what I mean? Like I'm present, I'm there, and I'm experiencing everything as much as I can. So I don't usually open my phone.